Give it to me like.
Kayangan Lake is by far the most popular spot on Coron Island, and for good reason. You cruise into the parking lot, which in itself is an immaculate reef with crystal clear water. After parking the boat, you take a short hike up the stairs to the viewpoint before clambering down the other side to reach the famous Kayangan Lake. It's a crystal clear freshwater lake with unbelievable underwater rock formations, which make it one of the most incredible sights in Coron, Palawan. Kayangan Lake is located on Coron Island. Coron town is where all of the tourists stay, is actually on Buswanga. Banaue Rice Terraces, system of irrigated rice terraces in the mountains of north-central Luzon, Philippines, that were created more than 2,000 years ago by the Ifugao people. Although located in several villages, they are collectively known as the Banaue Rice Terraces. In 1995, various sections of the terraces were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, described as a living cultural landscape of unparalleled beauty. The rice terraces are situated in the Cordilleras of Luzon Island. The remote area, some 220 miles (350 kilometers) from Manila, has long been home to the Ifugao, wet rice agriculturalists who began building the terraces about the 1st century CE. Despite possessing only basic tools, the Ifugao created an engineering marvel, a vast network of rice terraces sustained by an elaborate irrigation system. According to reports, the terraces, which resemble steps carved into the mountainside, cover some 4,000 square miles (10,360 square km), and their big and small lagoon are part of island hopping Tour A in El Nido. I was lucky enough to experience Tour A, Tour B and Tour C, but have not yet made it on Tour D. However, don't stress about which letter tour will be the best. It's El Nido. You are going to be visiting lagoons and beaches that will blow your mind no matter what tour you are on. The big lagoon is truly an incredible sight from the air, from your kayak and underwater. It has it all. A narrow and shallow entrance channel leads you out into a giant lagoon surrounded by epic limestone cliffs.
At Racuh A Payaman, also known as Marlborough Hills, there are rolling hills and knolls everywhere, surrounded by a carpet of the greenest grass you'll ever see, that you'll notice even the tiniest grasses swaying as Batane's wind blows. You could almost imagine being in the 1965 film Sound of Music and hear Julie Andrews sing, "The Hills Are Alive." So, if we're to describe Racuh A Payaman in Batanes in one word, it'd be magical. From this Batanes tourist spot, you can also see Mount Araya, Diara Beach, Tay Lighthouse, and the Pacific Ocean. All in one place. Racuh A Payaman is definitely one of the most breathtaking tourist spots in the Philippines, so don't miss it.
Contrary to its name, Hidden Beach in El Nido is not so hidden anymore, especially since, and maybe even before, Condé Nast Traveler named it as one of the world's 30 best beaches. The hidden beach hides behind tall natural stone walls, with only a tiny break from which to enter and exit. It's perfect for swimming, chillaxing, and picture taking. If these are not enough to convince you it's amazing, we don't know what else will. If you're looking for a beach, this is the best tourist spot in Luzon to see. Intramuros, known as the Walled City, Intramuros is a place rich in history and culture. With its cobblestone streets and preserved architecture dated hundreds of years ago, it will have you thinking whether you are still in the Philippines or not. It's not just a popular place to visit in Manila but also one of the most historical places in the Philippines because of the many remarkable events that happened here. That is why many foreigners and locals never miss an Intramuros tour when in the city. In between the walls of Intramuros is the mark that 300 years of Spanish rule have left in the form of grand churches and colonial houses. While you can just wander the streets in your own, the best way to get a deeper understanding of the country's history is with a historic Intramuros walking tour.
Vigan is a city in the Philippines, on the west coast of Luzon Island. It's known for its preserved Spanish colonial and Asian architecture. Calle Crisologo dominates the Mestizo district, with its cobblestone streets, Malacon, horse-drawn carriages and rustic mansions. Near the white Baroque Vigan Cathedral are Plaza Salcedo, offering fountain light shows, and Plaza Burgos, known for its street food stalls.
Visiting Vigan is like traveling back in time because of its preserved Spanish colonial town that even the world considers as one of the best. Aside from the magnificent Vigan tourist spots, what makes this tourist destination in the Philippines well loved is its one charming treasure of Palawan that truly stands out is the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park. It is one of the longest underground rivers in the world that outflows directly to the sea, traveling 5 miles through a subterranean cave system. Inside the Puerto Princesa underground river, you will see karsts, natural rock formations created by dissolving limestone, loom in every direction. With its magnificence, Puerto Princesa underground river is surely the best tourist spot in the Philippines to see a wonder of nature. If you're planning a staycation in Tagaytay, we suggest you visit Picnic Grove, a beautiful place in Tagaytay City, perfect for families and couples to come for a picnic or just enjoy the stunning view. Aside from having a picnic, there are other activities here that you can enjoy such as horseback riding, ziplining, swimming, shopping, and cable car riding. Tinipak River used to be a hidden gem but has now become one of the most popular Rizal tourist spots thanks to its picturesque beauty. It boasts turquoise waters surrounded by white marble rocks that make every corner Instagrammable. You can also explore a cavern with an underwater river named Tinipak River and cave through a small canoe. Don't miss this beautiful spot in the Philippines if you want to see a one-of-a-kind wonder of nature. Sagada, home to spectacular views and breathtaking natural wonders, remains one of the top tourist destinations in the country, especially for the backpackers and soul searchers. It's a popular soul-searching destination as the place offers sunny but cool weather, lush natural landscapes, and a sea of clouds that will let you think whether you're still on Earth. Sagada is a town in the Cordillera Mountains, within the Philippines Mountain Province. Echo Valley's hanging coffins are displayed high on cliffs, while centuries-old coffins are stacked in burial sites like Lumiang Cave. The nearby Sumaging Cave has unusual limestone formations. To the north, Bomado Cave Falls has a natural swimming pool. Rice terraces are carved into the areas surrounding mountainsides. Ask someone what's the most famous tourist attraction in Baguio, and the first place that usually comes to mind is Mines View Park. In the early 20th century, Baguio was a mining town. Mines View Park sits on a ridge of the northeast side of Baguio where you can see a stunning view of the Cordillera Mountains and Bengay's old copper and gold mines. While you're there, you can also try on the Ifugao's traditional clothes and take a photo. Make sure to visit Mines View Park as it's one of the most stunning Philippines tourist attractions. Mines View Park is an overlooked park on the northeastern outskirts of Baguio in the Philippines. It is 5 kilometers away from the heart of Baguio, passing through the Botanical Garden, the Mansion House, Wright Park, and the Pacdale Circle.